I wish I would have done it earlier, but like I said, I wasn't planning on making this my career. I was doing it for like a side job, a backup plan, but I guess it was a backup plan that worked.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Highlight Her. Before we get into the episode, I invite you to hit the follow button. It helps the show get delivered into your feed, and it's a free way to support the podcast. Today's featured entrepreneur is Lisa of Posh Nail Studio in Wyandotte, Michigan. She's been a nail technician for 27 years, so she knows what she's doing. Lisa loves her community, and they love her back. Let's get started. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
I'm so glad to have you. I know that your customers love you, and I can't wait to get to chat a little bit about your journey. But before we start that, have you recently had a moment where you thought, this is why I do this?
I have so many of those moments. I just had one the other day. A lady walked into the salon, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I was going to the bookstore and I seen that you were here and I've been following you for years. And I made an appointment one time and I wasn't able to come, but I'm going to make an appointment." So when I hear that, like when I'm at vendor shows and people come up to me and they're like, "I've been following you forever." And it warms my heart because I think it's all about, I connect with a lot of women and I have so many good conversations with them. So it warms my heart when people say I was referred. I see you on Facebook all the time and people refer you all the time. So I think it's just about connection.
Absolutely. And what would you say is your superpower? Is that part of it?
Yes. I think it would be like having conversations with people, able to speak with people.
So in your bio, you mentioned that you love helping people, and I know that you have some really faithful customers. Do you have a story that you'd like to share that shows how your services have helped someone?
I have them all the time. I mean, I had one last week. It was funny. One of my clients came in and she was like, "Oh my God, this is the worst day I've ever had. I'm having such a bad day." And she looked at the colors. She goes, "I want that lime green color on the wall." And I go, "Okay." So we did it. And I go, "Maybe we should put some polka dots on there." And she goes, "Oh my gosh, let's do it." And she left here and she was like, I can't even believe how happy I am now that I have these nails done. So it's like times like those, like just the simplest things, like having your nails done a bright color can make your whole day better. So things like that, just it cracks me up because I'm like, really? That's all it took?
Look at you. You're in the business of making things better.
Yeah.
So how did you start your journey 27 years ago?
I went to beauty school in the year 2000. I was pregnant. I was a single mom. I think I just did it for like maybe a sidekick job. I don't think I ever really saw myself having this as a career, but I went there. I met a girl there. Our energy matched and we got through the school and she got a job in a salon. I got a job in another salon and I was driving by a building one day and it was for lease. And I went to look at it. I called her and I said, "Hey, if I get this building, you want to come work, rent a table?" She's like, "I'll meet you there." So we ended up going in half. We did that for 3 years. We had a 3-year lease and I was there all the time. I guess we didn't have the same goals because she wasn't there as much. She still kept her other job, but I was there 24/7, it seemed like, and I had a newborn baby. So I was like really struggling with working and trying to spend time with my son. And the 3 years came up and she was like, "I can't do this anymore. I'm not making any money." So I tried to find somebody to get in there. I couldn't find anybody. So I had to make the decision to close that. And I went to work at a salon. One of my friend's salons, she said she needed a nail tech. So I went there. It wasn't busy. So in my occupation, in this business, you have to work to get your clients. Unless you're in a busy salon, it's like you can't bounce around. You got to like build your clientele. So, but if you don't get anybody, you don't get paid. So it's really hard to build your clientele when you're first starting. And a lot of my clients that I had a salon in Allen Park. A few of them came with me, but a lot of people wanted to stay within their community, which a lot of communities are like that. So I went to another salon, the same thing. It was slow. And then finally I was just like, I'm going to take a break. So I found a direct selling company and I started doing that. I did that for 4 years and I did very well with that. And then I seen a ad on TV that a salon in Ann Arbor was hiring. So I went out there to see how that was. I worked there for like 4 years. It was good. It was busy. It was just a lot of drama, a lot of girls in one place, a lot of drama. So it got to me to where I was like, I went home one day and I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do it at my house. I'm just gonna have a home-based salon, and I'm in control. I can control what I need to do to make it work. And I made my business page. I put my prices on there. I did it all up. I made a post, and within 1 hour I had 10 people. I had 10 people booked.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, this is just a fluke, so I did it for 6 months, and I was still working at the salon in Ann Arbor, and it was consistent. So it was Memorial Day weekend, and I took all my stuff home from the salon because I knew I wasn't going back. And I started doing more hours, and it's been consistent ever since. So it's just something that I had to do. I've always been, my dad had a business when we were growing up. We all worked for him. So I saw all his struggles, and I think it's just in me that I want to be my own boss. I want to make things happen for me. I don't want somebody else to, dictate what, so, I mean, I post all the time. I get new clients all the time, and it's been very consistent. I feel very blessed. So that's how
I
it started.
imagine that your superpower of conversation and connection helped you with that too.
Yes. Yes.
Do you get a lot of referrals?
Yes. A lot of my clients refer me. Actually, when COVID hit, I got a lot of referrals, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm not taking anybody during COVID. But yeah, a lot of my clients refer. I have a few that
must
refer
make you
me
so
all
happy.
the time. Yes.
You mentioned some of your struggles. Would you say that it required a little bit of bravery on your part?
Yes. A lot of people that I went to beauty school with, a lot of people give up because it is hard to like get your own clients. When you're first starting out, it's really hard to build that clientele. So I don't know. I wish I would have done it earlier, but like I said, I wasn't planning on making this my career. I was doing it for like a side job, a backup plan, but I guess it was a backup plan that worked.
Right. So what are some things that helped you be brave?
Just to keep going. I mean, I'm very motivated. I'm dedicated to a lot of things. And, I am one that if I'm going to go all in, I'm going all in. I'm not, I keep telling myself like, you got to do this, it's going to happen. You got to do it. You got to stick with it.
I also like that you had your moment and you didn't quit, but you pivoted for a little while. Can you tell us more about that?
Well, when you're in business, things go wrong, things happen, and you gotta adapt to what your situation is at the moment. At that time where I wasn't getting anywhere, I needed a job at that time. I needed to make money, and I wasn't making money. So it was really hard to sit there and not make any money. So, but then when I saw the opportunity and I went to the salon in Ann Arbor, it was very, very busy. So I did very well there.
And when were you able to move from your house to your current salon? For listeners that aren't in the area, you're in a physical salon now of your own.
Yes. That was I think it's coming up on 3 years. I moved away. So I wanted to keep my customers downriver. So that's why I got the salon.
Smart. And how long have you had the salon?
It'll be 3 years this November.
Would you say that entrepreneurship has changed you in any way?
Yes, it has made me more dedicated. It makes me feel very proud to have built something from nothing, from scratch. Because every customer that I've gotten, it's either a referral or, I've connected with somebody, not having to depend on somebody else to get me work. So I think it's just made me stronger, more independent. It's wonderful. I love it. I mean, there's so many things that could go wrong in a business, having a business of your own. But I just every time something goes wrong, I just gotta be like, it'll pass. It'll pass. You gotta deal with it. Things happen.
I imagine now that your son is older, is it just you that you're taking care of now? So maybe it's not as scary when it's you by yourself, as opposed to I have to keep this child alive and healthy and safe.
Yes. Yep.
For sure. Your superpower of conversation and connection. Do you have little tricks that you use when you're at the salon with someone that you've never met before and you're trying to get to know them, draw them out? Maybe they're a little quieter than other people.
Usually I get along with everybody and they match my energy, but there are some people that are really quiet. And sometimes I'm like, well, this is kind of weird, because I'm a talker. I can talk talk. But then I have to like look back and like, well, maybe they just want to relax. Shut up, Lisa. But I'll try, every conversation I can to talk with people.
Do you have like standard questions, or you just go by what's going on
I'll
in the
ask
world?
them, where they work or if they have kids, if they live in Wyandotte, if they're watching anything good on TV. That's always a really good one because if somebody that watches TV, then that's the whole conversation the rest of the time because we're talking about movies and shows.
In your day to day, do you have anything that you're looking toward, that you're excited about, a new step, or are you staying the course with what you've got?
I've recently, the last couple years, I've added permanent jewelry to the salon, and I am going to start doing farmers markets in July. So we'll see how that goes because I'm really busy with the salon part, the nail, doing the nails and stuff that I didn't think I would have time. So I'm going to try it and see what happens.
What brought you to permanent jewelry?
Well, I was off for medical and I can't never sit still. So, and a lot of people were asking about it. They're like, what's this permanent jewelry? I go, I don't even know, so I looked into it and a lot of people were, asking, saying, maybe I should do it. So I over my time that I had off, that's what I did. So I brought that in when I came back. So, and it's done very well. It's hard to juggle two things.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to try.
Like it's a nice, it seems like a nice kind of partner product in nails and spa. You mentioned being a one-man show. What are some things that people don't see about business behind the scenes, entrepreneurship, being the owner of the business? What are some things that people don't get to see?
A lot, because it is a lot. I am here usually I'm either here or running around in the morning 2 to 3 hours before I even start. So sometimes when I get to work, I'm already exhausted. I'm like, it's crazy. So there's a lot of inventory ordering, cleaning, paperwork, late nights after, someone leaves, cleaning up, getting things ready for the next day. There is a lot that goes into it.
Do you go to any networking type events to get your name out there?
I used to a long time ago, but I have not been to one in a while.
Not needed anymore?
Well, I do a couple vendor shows, but like I said, I can't really fit that in because if I do a vendor show, I have to like move my people for that whole day. Right. To move it to probably as a day that I have off. So I'm very flexible in doing that. So that's why I wanted to do the farmers markets and we'll see what happens.
So do you have a lot of recurring customers then that have a monthly date with you, so to speak?
Yes. Yep. I have some people that come every 2 weeks. They have a standing appointment. I have people that come once a month. I have people that come, just whenever they, are going somewhere. So I have a lot of different, but a lot of them are standing appointments.
Do you have any that have been with you for more than 10 years?
I have people that have been with me since I started.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. They followed me wherever I went. And I have some I love all my clients. I love them like they're not just my customers. They are, my friend. I just love having conversations with people because I've known them for a long time and we laugh together, we cry, we pray together. Sometimes I feel like a psychologist.
I believe that.
Because people listen to me too. So, but it's just like we have a lot of good conversations.
And like you said earlier, you get to help them on their bad days. You get to help them feel better. And so I imagine you are the only person there and it's really hard not to negate that, but you also have very rewarding moments, I would guess.
Right. Yes, I do.
Do you have a lot of bridal party type things where you have a whole group in your studio?
I do not. I used to do that because I needed, me and another girl used to do that. We used to go to bridal parties. We used to do spa parties. I have not done that in a long time, but I used to do that a lot. But I need help for that. For me to go by myself, I could do it, but it's going to take longer. No one wants to sit there all day for that. But I do have a lot of people that come together. I've had a group of 4 come and I just tell them it's just me. I can do it, but you're going to be here for a while. And some people are okay with that. And then I'll get snacks, we'll have drinks and stuff. So I make it accommodating to people. I can definitely do it.
Do you have a favorite service?
My specialty pedicures, I like those because I try to make them, I have a lavender one that's all lavender products and people they like that. It's like a little bit more pampering. It's a nice, experience. So I try to come up with I try to come up with different things, just the different vibe, different experience.
I see them on Facebook and I think, oh, that sounds divine. And I noticed for the summer you've got a tropical one going, which I think is a lot of
Yes.
fun.
Yes. I just launched that one. I'm waiting for all the scents to come in because it was hard to pick all the scent for that, but it's going to be a fun one. I'm excited about it. I'm going to have tropical music going. They're going to get a daiquiri. They're going to have all the tropical scents. And it's, people like that. A lot of people have said, "Oh, I like trying all the specialty ones." It's just a little change. It's a little bit different, but it's just enough to make you feel more pampered. It's just
Hmm.
it's so cool. I like doing different things.
How did you come up with that?
I don't know. I think because I've had my mint. I think one winter I did a peppermint one. I'm like, you get a peppermint tea, and then I just did a lavender one, and then the lemon one always sells out. I can't even find the products I was using for that. I mean, I can find other lemon products, but sometimes you'll order stuff and it doesn't really smell like lemon. It just smells like wax or something. I'm like,
Mm.
so this lady that made this, she can't find her ingredients anymore. So I'm trying to get that one back in because people keep asking me, like, I want the lemon one. I'm like, so I'm trying to find good products because I don't
Right.
want to do a lemon pedicure if you can't smell the lemon and you can't, what I'm saying? It's like
Right.
I like to look for really good product.
Speaking of scents, you make your own lotion.
Yes, I started doing that a few years ago.
If you're local and listening, you really need to stop by Lisa's salon and sample her lotion because it is fantastic for sensitive skin. My sister got me hooked on it, and right now I think I have black cherry merlot or something like that. But I love the fruity scents. That's my
Yes.
preference, but your lotion is practically perfect.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
You should see the production that goes in. It's
Tell us
so
more
funny.
about it.
It's hilarious because my mom helps me and she loves helping me, and we'll be in there making it, and we look like scientists. And it's so funny because I'll be like putting the scent in and I'm like, I can't smell anything, and she goes, "Oh, I can smell it." And I go, "Yeah, I can't smell it." And she goes, "Oh, it's strong." And I go, "Well, I can't sell it if it's not going to smell like what it says." So she's like, "Oh," so it's just funny. We go back and forth. And then I think my nose just gets used to it. And then I'm like, well, I don't want to bottle it until I can smell it because then I have to take it all out of the bottle and redo it. So it's pretty funny. We have fun making it, but we try to come up with different scents and, mix some things together to make something new.
I love it. What inspired you to start making your own lotion?
Well, I use lotion every day here, and
Mhm.
I was like, the prices just kept going up and up and up. And I'm like, what? I'm just gonna make my own. Because I used to make my own scrub to do the pedicures. I make my own scrub too. So I did that. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna make the lotion. Because even if I don't sell it, I'm still gonna use it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people, it's been a hit because I just need to make some more. I just sold a lot today and yesterday. So
How often do you make it?
probably last time I made it was Small Business Saturday. So that was November because I just haven't had time.
Mhm.
So whenever
So
it
it
gets
lasts you a
low,
while.
or because I think I wanted to do that for Valentine's Day, but I didn't make one for. Yes, I did. I don't know. If I run out fast, I'll make it. If it sits here for a little bit, I usually go through it. So I'd say every 4 months, maybe, unless I need it.
Do you think that you're going to stay a solo operation, or are you looking to add a partner someday?
I probably will stay solo, but I've been throwing the idea around lately, of getting someone else in here. I did have a couple girls walk in, asking me, separately, if I wanted to, but I've tried it before with people, and it's not that I do have a trust issue with people because, like, I tried it when I worked out of my house. One of my friends, she's like, "Can I just work Friday?" Because I had 2 pedicure chairs, and I go, "Yeah." So she was only working one day, and she called off, so I had to call, because it's my name, and it's
Right.
so I had to call the people and say, well, she, called in sick, so I ended up giving them free services because it's my name, I don't want anybody like ruining that. I built it, and it's taken a long time to build my reputation. And I tell people, like, if there's something wrong, I'll fix it. I want you to be happy. So, but I've been trying to, I'm throwing an idea around of collaborating with a few other businesses to bring services in here, maybe a few days a week to add to, the services. that they get here. So I did that Valentine's gala, and that went really well. And a lot of people liked that. A lot of people asked, like, is she going to be here? Is she? Why don't you get her in here? So I'm working on something like that, and hopefully that works out.
So something that would be kind of like a parallel service, but not your specific service.
Right. Yes.
I like that idea. I know I think it was Galentine's Day when you had the chair massage lady.
Yes. Yep.
I think that's a great idea.
That went really well. Yeah, she was busy. We were all busy. It was a good day. I had a lot of good people here. We got a lot of good companies that were really good.
I love that. I know you said you are looking to do some farmer markets. So these collaborations, are they new for you? These events where you're collaborating with other local businesses?
Yes. That's
great. Well, it's time for our lightning round. Are you ready?
Yes.
Coffee, tea, or hot chocolate?
Coffee.
That is the winning answer.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a night owl or an early bird?
I have to say both. I hate to say it, but I'm both because I stay up late at night and I get up early. Mm-hmm. So,
do you have an app or tool that helps you run your business?
Facebook and my scheduling. It's called Goldie. It's my scheduling.
Okay. And what's your favorite way to unwind after a long day?
Netflix.
I like that. And that gives you a lot of connection with your customers, right?
Right, exactly. See, I watch a lot of movies, and if somebody watches the same as me, we're on a good conversation.
I love that. Is there another female entrepreneur that you'd like to highlight?
Yeah, she was here for my Galentine's. Angela with Majestic Threads. Mm-hmm. She blew me away. She came in and I talked to her and I said, well, I'm doing this, gala. And I think she contacted me. I don't remember. And I said, well, it's kind of small in here. I'm not sure if you'll have enough room. And she's like, oh, I can make anything work. And I go, well, do you want to come in and look and see like if it would work? She goes, no, it'll work. It's fine. So she came and I was busy up front most of the day, and she came and she sat up and I seen her bringing everything in. It didn't even cross my mind. I went back. I had her set up in the pedicure room and she had it looking like a boutique. She had so much stuff in there. I was like, she had a rug, she had mannequins, I couldn't even find her in there. I'm like, where, what? And she goes, you set this up all the time? And she goes, yeah. And I go, oh my gosh, this is crazy. And then when she left, it took her like 15 minutes. She had it all down in her car. She was out of here. I was like, what? Wow. But she just got I guess she's going to be doing a mobile boutique. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited to see what she does with her.
Me too.
With that.
Actually, yes. And she's going to be, I can't remember if she's going to be the end of season 2 or in the beginning of season 3. So she's in the lineup
already. Yes. Okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
She blew me away. She's like, she was really good.
Well, Lisa, if you had one piece of advice for women who are considering starting their own business, what would you tell them?
One piece of advice?
Or a couple.
I would say to make a plan and don't give up. Just keep going. There's going to be hard days and you just got to get through them.
It's really good advice. If you're inspired by Lisa and you want to follow her on social media, you can find her on Facebook as Posh Nails by Lisa. I'll be sure to link that in the show notes for you. Lisa, thank you so much for giving us your time today and sharing your story.
Thank you for having me.
Audience, do you want more conversations like this? Come join the Highlight Her community newsletter in the show notes. I'll send new episodes, surprises, and behind-the-scenes updates your way. And if you want to hear what we chat about when the episode ends, you can find Lisa's After the Highlight chat with me over on Patreon starting tomorrow. Thanks for listening.